EA Sports just announced another new title update scheduled to come out tomorrow that will address several gameplay issues across all platforms, including PC and Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a likely roster update after yesterday's NFL trade deadline. They also gave us some information about another even bigger title update that they are working on that is coming out soon as well. That could be the launch of the long-awaited companion app that lets you manage your team in MUT and franchise mode. So if you guys want to learn more about what changes are coming to Madden NFL 26, stick around after the intro. If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 6% off your order. Link in the description below. The champ is here! Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shot, snipping out the Madden cheese as always. In today's video, we got some information about a patch that's coming out tomorrow. Even though we didn't get a full breakdown of it like we typically do, there are no patch notes out yet. They do give us some information about what to expect in this patch, as well as some information on when to expect another major patch that should be coming out very soon, as it appears that EA is putting a lot of time and effort into fixing the problems with this game. But before I do, as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, it's going to get right into the video. Now, the majority of the information I'm going to go over today just came out from Madden NFL Direct's Twitter account, or X account, whatever you want to call it. I know it's called X now, but I still call it Twitter. But ultimately, they're referencing a post that they put out on October 23rd, which was the day after the last update. We had a title update that came out with full patch notes and everything on October 22nd, which was just about 2 weeks ago to the day. And in that, it says, PC players, we're aware of a performance issue in Madden NFL 26 related to on-field visual feedback setting. It says turning this setting off from the visual feedback section of your settings menu can help improve gameplay performance, especially at higher FPS, which is 60, 120, etc. It says we're investigating a fix and we'll update this once it is resolved. Like I said, this is dated on October 23rd, which is the day after the title update of October 22nd came out. Now, if I go to the comments section, this does sound like it was specifically giving issue for PC players. A lot of people are complaining that they have not been able to play online for days. The majority of their comments are posted on the 24th, the same day as the actual X post, saying that they haven't been able to play for 3, 4, 5 days. So it doesn't sound like it was something that was created by the update. Maybe, I don't know when this started happening, but for PC players specifically, this is a big issue. Now, today, October 5th, about 2 weeks later, for people that couldn't play this game at all on PC, they updated that post by saying that a title update will be available tomorrow on all platforms tomorrow, focusing on game stability and performance. It says this update also addresses the issue related to the on-field visual feedback setting impacting PC players. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, that's pretty patient. 2 weeks not being able to play your favorite game is pretty patient, but it does sound like they fixed it. Apparently, it was just some crazy input lag that was happening where it just made the game unplayable. If you have PC and if this does fix that, please let everybody know in the comment section once this rolls out tomorrow, because I'd be really interested in hearing that, because I don't play on PC, I play on Xbox. Now, there is more information that they put out, but I also want to focus on the part that they say about all platforms tomorrow. It says focusing on stability and performance. This could really be anything. It could just be something simple like fixing their servers or improving their servers or just any number of things. We won't really know until we have the game or until we have the update in the game, and then we could, maybe investigate some things to see what things might have changed. Now, one thing that we do know they're going to have to update is going to be the rosters, because the NFL just passed its trade deadline and there was a lot of activity. Probably a dozen or more trades were made. I'm in the Eagles roster right now. I downloaded a random, somebody put an updated version, but you don't have to do this because it's coming out tomorrow, obviously, and this wouldn't affect online. But you can see players like Jalen Phillips, the Eagles traded for, which was one of the biggest ones yesterday to add to their edge room. Brandon Graham came back. He actually is in the game already. This is something that he was added to the game because he unretired, I think, about 2 weeks ago when that was a big story. The Eagles also added some cornerbacks. Michael Carter II is already in the game, but Jair Alexander was somebody that they traded for from the Ravens, which brings me to my, something I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the video, but they're talking about a big update coming, and I think they really have to reshuffle the X Factors and Superstar abilities at some point, because Jair Alexander coming to the Eagles as a shutdown Superstar X Factor corner along with Quinyon Mitchell, that's not reality. He's not good. He's having a horrible year. I'm hoping that they can rejuvenate his career in Philly, obviously, as we picked him up, but ultimately he's not playing at this level, so it's going to be really weird to see the Eagles having shutdown corners on the outside when Jair Alexander is really just like a a real shot in the dark. So this is probably one of the bigger ones. The Jets made a ton of trades, as the Cowboys made a big splash trading for Quinnen Williams, who to me is probably more valuable to them, or at least as valuable as Micah Parsons was, based on the fact that to me it's really more important to have defensive tackles than it is to have superstar edge rushers. If you see the way that Super Bowls basically go, as the Chiefs win all these Super Bowls with obviously Chris Jones, and the Eagles just won the Super Bowl last year with the strength of their defensive line being in the interior. So to me, this is probably a smart move that they made that switch, even though Kenny Clark really isn't that great. But look at the inside guys. You got two superstars, and you got Fearmonger, X Factor, and you got superstar Kenny Clark. Once again, I don't think Kenny Clark should have a superstar rating, but this is stuff that they have to change. Hopefully this is going to be in the future update that they're talking about, but this is something that they could change very easily. The Cowboys also made a move for a linebacker, which they also really needed in Logan Wilson. I think that he's actually a pretty good player. I don't know what happened in Cincinnati. He had a lot of success, and they just basically, Cincinnati's defense is horrible. I don't know how bad this guy has to be to not be able to start on what's probably the worst defense in the NFL, but he's to the Cowboys now, and they're probably hoping they can rejuvenate his career. Maybe the biggest trade was Sauce Gardner to the Colts, as they now have Charvarius Ward, who's also a superstar player. He's an X Factor shutdown with him, and then they also have Kenny Moore, who could easily get, in my opinion, a superstar or an X Factor if they were to reshuffle the superstar X Factors like they typically do at least once or twice a year. The Jets also have a lot of draft capital coming their way, so if you haven't started a franchise yet and you want to use the Jets, they're going to have I think they have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years, and maybe the same amount in second-round picks. They have an absolute, they're going to run the draft basically, but they have some changes that they made. They did trade for Mozzie Smith, who's going to be on here, which I guess, that's something. He's not really too great of a player, but he is young, so if you're in a franchise, you can definitely work him up. They also traded for a receiver from the Colts in Adonai Mitchell, who, he's talented. He's 6'2", 94 speed. So he's definitely a guy, if you play in a franchise, you can definitely work him up as your wide receiver too, next to Garrett Wilson. I think that'd be a really good idea. The Chargers traded for Trevor Penning to try to bolster their offensive line, considering they lost both of their starting tackles. Another, pretty decent young player. Not a bad move for them. One of the more exciting ones, though, was the Seahawks trading for receiver in Rashid Shaheed, who's really fast, 95 speed. That gives them a really good wide receiver set. And they pretty much already had that, because Torrey Horton's a really good young player, a rookie, 6'3", 93 speed. So their receiving core just took a whole nother step if you like to use them in online gameplay. The Ravens traded for Draymond Jones, who they got listed as an edge here. I don't think I'd really want to play a 74 speed edge, but he's probably, he's a good player in real life. The Bears also traded for Joe Tryon to add to their edge room, but ultimately, none of these are as impactful as some of the other ones. But it does say in the same tweet that they put out that a more robust title update will be available in the coming weeks, and we're very excited to share those details with you. Now, we have no way of knowing what this information is that they're very excited to share with us, but there was some information put out by Mutt Leaks, which is a very reputable source when it comes to information as far as stuff that's coming down the pipeline for EA. I'm not really sure where they get that information from, but they did put out some information a day ago that says that the app was updated and that the servers are coming online soon. It says client fully rewritten in Unity, and they also show a picture where they basically says Ultimate Team News, and then they have a coming soon picture here, which has Saquon Barkley grayed out like he's something that's going to be active pretty soon. And then they also reference a post that they put out a while ago where it says the companion app server-side assets were updated to Madden 26 yesterday. While there's no estimated rollout time yet, current activity suggests that work is actively underway. This was dated on October 28th, and I know this is something that whether you play franchise mode or whether you play Ultimate Team, there is a lot of applications that could be very useful when it comes to a companion app to go with this game, as the idea behind the companion app is really all about managing your team when you're not on your console. So you could make trades or offer trades while on your phone, maybe rearrange your depth chart in your franchise league, or you could buy and sell cards, open packs, make adjustments to your MUT team, or however you want to do, as a companion app is something that we've been waiting for a very long time. But I'm going to end the video there. When the update comes out tomorrow, I will be looking to see what things they didn't report. So if I find something, I'll let you guys know. So make sure to be a subscriber. And if you want to see more information about the last title update, I will have the video for that popping up on screen. So just click links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.